mean, the Youth Trust is essential to the Isle of Wight. The more I kind of get under the fabric of the life on the Isle of Wight, the more I see problems and issues, and this isn't getting any easier. Unemployment, wages. There's such a lot of problems on the island, and I think the demand for the Youth Trust is only going to grow. So it's just essential that the Youth Trust is there. It's central, it's in Newport, people can go in there, shoulder to cry on, a place to get away from it all, and it's just an essential service for the island.
The Youth Trust means to the Isle of Wight that it can offer an ear to listen to children and also to young people who are not necessarily being heard within their family units or their relationships with others.
I think it is because as an independent charitable organisation we can hold the young person at the heart of our concerns and considerations when making decisions. The young people see us as associated with youth activities. We have a high profile at Festival. We run in collaboration with Festival, we run a music club every month, and in our fundraising activities, we have a profile on the Isle of Wight which speaks positively about our feelings towards young people and the importance of their mental health and well-being.
I can now see quite clearly the young people on the island have been suffering through many of their problems. They see the ocean around them and they see it as a barrier to life. They see that they're stuck on the island, they can't do much on the island, and that is a real problem for people on the island, young people. Their morale gets low, they get upset. So that's why the Youth Trust for the island means a safe, reliable place for young people. They can discuss their problems and they can use it as a way to really give them that push, that energy that they need to see that new perspective and to look at the water and say, it's just water, I can cross that, and once I push myself and apply myself, I can really move forward to do what I want to do in life, and I feel that the Youth Trust is the perfect organisation to give people that push.
I think the Youth Trust is really important for the Isle of Wight. Young people are facing pressures that we never faced as children with drugs and social media, and we know that children's young mental health is deteriorating in the island. The NHS simply can't cope with all of that, and people have long waits to get help. Whereas the Youth Trust is quick, it's accessible, people can go when they're in crisis and when they really need it. It's invaluable to the island.
These are serious issues we're kind of dealing with, but the Youth Trust isn't all, it's not doom and gloom. You walk into the Youth Trust, there's smiling faces, they're really welcoming. It's the same at Festival, their service, there's a crash tent where there's a lot of kind of bad stuff maybe going on, but actually people are, there's a great atmosphere in there, and it is that sort of team spirit, and I think, that's what the Youth Trust does. It has that team spirit that pulls everyone together and gets everyone through the bad times.